Hey everybody, this is Tank and Trucker, and today we're going to do a review on the A-43 Tier 6 medium tank. So, what do you get? Tier 6, 730 hit points, which is pretty standard for a Tier 6 medium. Armor. Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to be doing that the whole time. Sorry about that. Been kind of a long day. Anyways, your front hull armor is 60 and your front turret is 75. Side hull armor is 45 and side turret is 75. Your rear hull is 40 and your rear turret is 75. Basically 75 on the turret all the way around. And you'll see it's not, I mean, that's a hellacious commander's hatch. um, and this will just kind of show you when you see this, even though the match you're going to watch here, I was bottom tier, tier 6, in a tank that has the standard rounds kind of suck. But I knew I was going to have to shoot premium rounds, so I loaded those right off the bat, and you can see I was having trouble going through the front of the T-34. Um, just when you're bottom tier, try not to get discouraged, and, just pucker up and do the best you can, and, hopefully you'll have results like I did on this match. Ended up getting a really good win 8 on that match at 4,621. So, that'll help your win 8 definitely, come up quick. For the gun, you get a tier 5 gun and a tier 6 tank, which really kind of sucks when you're going back asswards. Rate of fire is 26.1 rounds a minute. Standard pen is 112, premium is 189, and HE is 29. I only carry 4 HE shells, and that's just to, reset cap, but 29 penetration on a HE in a tier 8 match, I would have shot the premium rounds trying to, pen somebody or knock off their tracks or something, because 29 pen, that would have just bounced on tier 8s. Sorry guys, holy smokes. Should have waited till tomorrow to make this one. Standard, average damage is 85, 85 for your standard and your premium, and 95 for your HE. Average damage per minute is 2,217. Dispersion at 100 meters is 0.34, and your aim time is 1.9 seconds. With the crew I have on here, it's 116%, because basically I used gun rammer, vents, and gun lane drive, so the vents bring your crew up, which, and that only a 39% on their first crew skill. But with those vents, that brings, helps your dispersion stuff, which with the gun, my rate of fire is 30.9 rounds a minute, so my reload is 1.9 seconds. So it's nice having that really quick aim time, which mine is 1.62. So as soon as you fire, it just shrinks right back down. You can fire again. You don't have to sit there and wait for your reticle to slowly shrink in. Gun depression isn't the best at -5, plus 25, so you can shoot up high, but ridge lines are kind of iffy. Your turret traverse is 51.2, and your traverse speed of your tank itself is 46.93. So you don't have to worry about getting circled by another scout or light tank. You can keep up with them pretty easy. And dispersion is 0.32, so pretty accurate, not bad. And you'll see that at the beginning of the match. I get a shot off on a leopard and from quite a ways away, probably about, I'm guessing, 350 meters. And picked him off, was able to take him out. My average damage per minute is 26.28. Weight is only 27.6 tons, so I don't suggest ramming into anything. I wouldn't even ram into artillery, really, unless you're the, last tank and you're out of ammo and he's almost dead. Because it'll hurt you more than it's going to hurt anything else. Engine power is 600, so it's pretty sweet. You got a 21.77 specific power to weight, so you're going to cook right along. You'll get up to that 55 kilometers per hour, and you'll maintain it pretty easy up hills too. And you'll go negative, or in reverse, you'll do 20. Concealment is 15.1. That's all right for a medium. I was kind of surprised it wasn't a little bit higher. View range is 377, so it's a little bit low, but it's also only a tier 6. And signal range is 560. So if you want to hold on just a minute, I'll be back and I'll have some gameplay for you. Sorry about that, my mic shut off for a second. We're here in Steeps, and we're in the worst possible matchup. We're in a tier 6 medium, and got a lot of hard frontal armor tanks to try and take out. T-34, which for me, and this has got, good armor, and most anything else you'll pen right through it. But I knew I was going to have to shoot premium rounds right off the bat. I wasn't even going to waste time shooting standard, because 112 pen, you're not going to go through much of anything with that. Even with a lot of the stuff that was in this match, I'd have trouble even going through the sides and rears of stuff with 112 pen. Now, if you're top tier tank in a match like, you'd probably get away with using standard ammo. But this has got a good aim time. I saw that reticle shrink right in. Missed that one, but he stayed up there, so I was able to pick him off the second time. It's actually got really nice dispersion, and with the guys that were up there, they were lighting the stuff up there in front for me, so I didn't have to worry with it's only got like a 377 view range, so yeah, we already lost our FE4202. Another nice thing, there was no artillery in the match, so you didn't have to worry about Artie popping you, because Artie a lot of times will try and take out the fast-moving scouts. I did see this T-34 up here, and I thought, I'm going to go see if I can just shoot the living crap out of the front of him here. I'm at a really good angle, which he bounced off me, which I was real surprised. Which I was not penning his upper plate, so I started aiming for the lower plate, trying to keep his track off. So that one he hit me and penned me. So one he hit me in the side of the turret, you can see right here, and bounced. That one, if I can actually, he put it right in my upper plate, which standard pen, I was actually surprised he didn't pen me in the turret. Standard pen on that T-34, it's really good. It's awesome. I think it's 234, 237, something like that. Something in my eyeball. I saw this Tiger too, and I thought, I'm just going to unload on him. He was swinging around, so I backed up because I didn't feel like taking a round from him. I think he was just kind of peeing his pants because he had, 3 tanks just pounding the snot out of him. He didn't know where to aim. I knew I wasn't going to be pulling out here first, not with already having half my hit points gone by the T-34. Basically, anything else hits me, I'm done. 424 hit points, most everything that's on the enemy team, they hits for around 400. RHM, ISU 152, WZ 111 hits for, I think it's 390, so, he gets even a decent roll, they're going to cut through me. Looks like that 111 was shooting HE. So I saw the RHM, and I knew that I definitely didn't want to get schmucked by that. And I looked over here and I'm like, oh, great, here's an ISU 152. The nice thing about the ISU 152 is the aim. It's got one hell of a gun, but the aim on it kind of sucks. So that worked out in my best interest because he missed. And he missed by a lot at that. So I think when he started getting hit, he just figured he's going to get that shell off and back up. Now, I bounced a shell from that UDES 03 here in a minute, but I saw that TVP VTU, and I just started working him over like crazy. And I did knock his ammo rack out. Somebody else was able to get the kill, which I was bummed about, but what are you going to do? But this thing shoots 1.9 second reload. It shoots so fast. And people just start seeing 85 hit points pop off, second after second, they just kind of start freaking out and they don't, they just kind of, oh, okay, let's see. I want to see if I can see where that bounced. It looked like it hit on the back side of my, where, right here, hit on the back side right here. So, got pretty lucky. I must have turned just in time as he was shooting, because if I wouldn't have turned, he probably would have put that right through my front. And I think the average damage on that is maybe 240. I can't remember. I've got one, but I just haven't run it in a while, so not 100% sure. It might be 300. I'm not really 100% sure. But, yeah, so I would have had a little bit of health left, but not a whole lot. And then this guy pulls right in front of me. I love it when people do that. He sees me sitting right there and says, I'm just going to pull out in front of this guy. So I was able to knock his track off in one shot there, it looked like, and he went into that I'm going to haul ass and get out of here mode. So when he did that, yeah, this Black Prince, it was orange and green, and I just figured I'm just going to start pounding the rounds into him, and it's either going to hit him and bounce or scare the crap out of him and keep him backing up. But I wasn't able to pen any rounds, and then they all bounced except for like one I put in the dirt because I missed them. So I'm up to 1,728 damage, and there's only 2 tanks left, and I was damage hungry, and I wanted to get some more damage, so I started popping rounds in the T-29. He gets a shot right into the keister of my tank. Looked like he was going to attempt to ram me, but yeah, I hit him 1, 2, 3, 4. Got good rolls on it too. I did 91, 96, 92, and then an 82 on the last shot. Yeah, 1 kill. I can't remember. Oh, I was in the beginning. It was that one that the leopard that I hit in the beginning that took him out. Yeah, it looked like he was going to try ramming me, but he actually hit me right in the side. Right there, hit right. If you can see that, he hit. Yeah, now it's too close. He hit right here. That bounce from UDS was right here, so he shot right where the other one bounced. But he literally destroyed my engine. I did have a repair kit, but he was so low on hit points, I didn't think I figured I'd knock him out before he was able to ram me anyways. But yeah, so ended up doing 2,089 damage. Bounced a couple shots, which I was really surprised. One from the T-34 and one from the UDS A-43. And spotted a few tanks and got 620 spotting damage. So this thing shoots like a beast. That gun, it shoots every 1.9 seconds, and a lot of times, I've been in the receiving end of guns like this. You just get flustered because you just keep seeing that 85 like that. I mean, that T-29, 91, 96, 92, 80, and I did that in 1, 2, 4, 5 shots in, less than 7, 8 seconds, so you get flustered, and he's like, who do you aim at? And you see your hit points just, ting, 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 and it's like, ah. But I do like the gun on this for the speed of the reload, but I don't like the pen when you're low tier, because you gotta shoot premium, and I'll guarantee I lost a bunch of credits on this. But if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll be back with the post-game stats for you. So this was the results for that match. I'm sure this is on. Sorry about that. As you can see, it was a tier 8 match, and I was in a tier 6, so I automatically loaded straight premium rounds, and even the premium rounds at 189 pen had trouble going through the front of a T-34. And obviously, he was aiming straight on. He wasn't even angling, and you could see that, yeah. So premium rounds is the way to go with these little guys when you're in a tier 8 match. It was actually ended up being a good match. I've got a program or a mod that shows the win 8 for that. And the win 8 for that match ended up being 4,621. So an awesome win 8. I mean, that was awesome. Just a freaking awesome win 8. That that's the thing too. If you do a lot of damage with these guns that only do like 85 average damage, your win rate is just phenomenal. The problem that you run into is when you have, you know, what, 730 hit points, basically 2 shots and you're dead. I somehow, by the grace of God, must have left some candy and cookies out for the RNG Jesus last night, and I bounced around from the T-34, and I bounced one from the Udas A-43. I have no idea how, but I mean, I don't even know. Well, the T-34 I was angled pretty good, so maybe there, but the UDES A-03, I'll kind of pay attention when I do the replay to see what happened there. But I also spotted the UDES A-03, the ISU 152, and the T-34. So, you know, even when you're in a Tier 6 and a Tier 8 match and you're low on the pole and matchmaker, you know, you can have a big outcome in this game, or in the game. I mean, I got Confederate, the TVP VTU, if I can spit that one out. Knocked out his ammo rack, hit him 8 times for 651 damage, hit the T-34, well, penned him 3 times for 251. The ISU 152. Boy, if he would have hit me, I'd have been dead in one shot, easy. I mean, average damage on that 750, and that's more than my hit points in one shot. So when I saw him aiming at me, I puckered up and got out of there, backed up real quick. But hit him twice for 166. The UDES A-03 penned him twice for 164. Penned the T-29 for 361. The Tiger 1 for 438. And their Leopard one time for 58 and knocked him out in the beginning there. I was kind of surprised. The aiming on this dispersion isn't too bad at .32. So I came in, excuse me, 4th highest in damage at 2,089. And looks like 4th highest also with experience at 1,007. So all in all, it was really really good match. I had 42 shots, 35 hit, 25 pen. You could see that, you know, 189 pen was having trouble going through the front of that T-34. That's where I bounced most of my rounds. 1 shot for 58 damage was that Leopard in the beginning where I knocked him out. I got hit 4 times, 2 penetrated, 2 bounced, so I bounced 790 damage. I still can't believe it. I mean, this little thing only has 730 hit points, so yeah, I got pretty lucky. Damage 7, destroyed 1. Damage with my assistance was 620. Made 38,514 credits, but lost 83,944. So yeah, I mean, I didn't have a choice. There's just no way. You know, if I would have even shot a lot of that stuff in the rear and the sides, I don't think 112 would have been going through that too very well. Even that Tiger 1, I don't think 112 would have went through his side and rear. It probably would have bounced. So, what are you going to do, you know? I got a lot of credits anyways, so. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and the review. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. Like to have you. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.